How do you do, everybody? Prince Albert, the world's most popular smoking tobacco, sends Saturday night greetings from the Mexican border to the mountains of Virginia, presenting the South's most popular radio program, the Grand Ole Opry.
Got my Sunday shoes on, got my hair slicked down, having a big time tonight. Can of good Prince Albert, boy, with pleasure bound, having a big time tonight. Going to the hold down in my Sunday clothes, having a big time tonight. Gonna still be dancing when the rooster crows, having a big time tonight.
Yes, sir, it's the Grand Ole Opry. Again, the Opry House in Nashville, Tennessee is open to welcome all of the people, including the entertainers you have known for the past 14 years, for a big half hour of music, songs, and fun. We are mighty proud to welcome so many new listeners, and we are mighty proud of our sponsor, the people who make Prince Albert smoking tobacco. Tonight, Prince Albert presents your Opry favorites, Roy Acuff and his Smoky Mountain Boys, Uncle Dave Macon, the Dixie Dewdrop, Ford Rush, and Smiling Jack Shook and his Missouri Mountaineers. And here again is George Hay, the solemn old judge, our master of ceremonies.
Thank you, David, thank you, and howdy, neighbors. We're mighty happy to be with you tonight, and we've got a swell show for you. A lot of neighbors from Tennessee are here in the Opry House. Roy Acuff and his Smoky Mountain Boys open with that good old breakdown, Ida Red, let her go, Roy.
Ida Red, she ain't no fool, try to put a saddle on a humpback mule. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Ida Red, Ida Green, the prettiest girl I ever seen. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Ida Red, Ida Blue, I'm in love with Ida too. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red.
Swell, and on with the Opry, presenting Uncle Dave Macon, the Dixie Dewdrop, with his sundoors, plug hat, gold teeth, no man's collar does he wear, and he is one of Tennessee's representatives in the American Hall of Humor. Here's a little ditty Uncle Dave's going to give us now. Late last night, my Willie came home. Hush, my... Willie come home, I heard him out and rapping on the floor, slipping and sliding with the new shoes on. Willie, don't you rap no more. Oh, me, it's oh my, what gonna become of me? I was downtown just fooling around with no one to stand my fun. Clean shirt, a dollar bill, all I crave. Brought nothing to this wide, wide world, carrying nothing to my grave. Oh, me, it's oh my, what gonna become of me? I downtown just fooling
what Mama said, I'd have been at home today. I didn't listen what Mama said, I threw my young self away. Me throw my weapon, they come my way. I downtown just fooling around, but no one understand my fun. Some of these evenings about 2:30, the hearse are going to back up to my door. Carry me away to that lonesome graveyard where others have gone before. Me throw my weapon, become my way. I downtown just fooling around, but no one understands my fun.
Yeah, you hit the bullseye that time, Uncle Dave. Sure did. David, how about telling us some good news here, please, sir? David Stone.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention for a special announcement? Don't miss trying Prince Albert if you like a cooler smoke. Recently, automatic smoking and heat registering machines found that Prince Albert, the national joy smoke, burned 86 degrees cooler than the average of the 30 other of the largest selling brands tested, coolest of all. That's a real triumph for Prince Albert, for those choice tobaccos it's made of, and for that special PA cut, crimp cut, and that no-bite process, all of which add up to the world's most popular smoking tobacco. Yes, there's real smoking joy with Prince Albert, so hurry. Don't miss this treat. Step right up for Prince Albert.
Thank you, David. We continue with our Opry by presenting Ford Rush singing Memories, and he will be backed up by the Smoky Mountain Boys and other members of the Opry Orchestra. All right, Ford.
Round me at twilight come stealing shadows of days that are gone, dreams of the old days revealing memories of love's olden dawn. Memories, dreams of love so true. O'er the sea of memory, I'm drifting back to you. Childhood days, wildwood days, among the birds and the bees. You left me alone, but still you're my own in my beautiful memories. Memories, dreams of love so true. O'er the sea of memory, I'm drifting back to you. Childhood days, wildwood days, among the birds and bees. You left me alone, but still you're my own in my beautiful memory.
Mighty pretty, Ford, mighty pretty. And now, look out. Up jumped old man Trouble himself. Knock him down, boys. Jack Shook and the Missouri Mountaineers. Take off. Now, Uncle Dave Macon again, and this time one of his favorite old-time ditties, Keep My Skillet Good and Greasy All the Time. All right, Uncle Dave, it's all yours.
I'd grind downtown, I'd buy me a sack of flour, grind, cook it every hour, keep my skillet good and greasy all the time. Keep my skillet good and greasy all the time. I've chickens in my sack, bloodhounds on my track. I'm pulling for my shanty. I'm pulling for my shanty home. If they beat me to the door, I'll put 'em under the floor. Keep my skillet good and greasy all the time. Keep my skillet good and greasy all the time. I'd grind to the hills, try to buy me a jug of brandy, grind, give it all to Mandy, keep her good and drunk and woozy all the time. Keep her good and drunk and woozy all the time. Honey, if you say so, I'll never work no more. I'll lay around your shanty all the time. I'll lay around your shanty all the time. Says the man on the log, finger on trigger and eye on the hog. Gun it went blip and the bullet it went zip. Fell on the hog with all of his grip. Got my skillet good and greasy all the time. Got my skillet good and greasy all the time.
Yes, really got something there, Uncle Dave. And now, friends, we present Cousin Roy Acuff with a novelty tune, The Old Age Pension. It's a kind of a happy thought there, Roy. Let it go.
When our old age pension check comes to our door, we won't have to dread the poorhouse anymore. Oh, we're old and bent and gray, good times will be back to stay when our old age pension check comes to our door. When her old age pension check comes to her door, dear old grandma won't be lonesome anymore. She'll be waiting at the gate, and every night she'll have a date when her old age pension check comes to her door. Grow a flowing long white beard and use a cane, 'cause you're in your second childhood, don't complain. Life will just begin at 60 and we'll all feel very frisky when our old age pension check comes to our door. Powder and paint will be abolished on that day, and hoop skirts will then be brought back into play. Faded cheeks will be the rage, and old maids will tell their age when their old age pension check comes to their door. All the drugstores will go bankrupt on that day. For cosmetics they will all be put away. I'll put the flapper on the shelf and get a grandma for myself when our old age pension check comes to our door. There's a man who turned this country upside down, with his old age pension rumor going round. If you want in on the fun, send your dime to Washington, and the old age pension man will be around.
Well, Roy, we're going to take that up with the committee and give you a report on it in a day or so now. David Stone, how about some more news, please, sir?
Don't try to imagine what burning 86 degrees cooler means. Just get yourself a tin tomorrow and see for yourself what cooler, milder smoking there is in those choice, full-bodied Prince Albert tobaccos. Nothing humdrum here, but a real experience you can revel in. No excess heat, no feeling of parched mouth, and no bite. That's Prince Albert for you. And you get around 50 pipe smokes per pocket tin. Get on to PA men. Try the National Joy Smoke.
Thank you, David. The Grand Ole Opry continues, and now it'll be Smiling Jack Shook and his Missouri Mountaineers who jumped the gun on us the last time. It's going to be Tumbling Tumbleweed. Let it go, Jack.
I'm a lonely cowboy riding all day long. Tumbleweeds around me sing a lonely song. Nights underneath a prairie moon, I ride alone and sing a tune. See them tumbling down, letting their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I find, just where the trail will wind, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed. I know when night has gone that a new world's gonna dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumbling
Very pretty, Jack, and all the Missouri Mountaineers. Now, friends, it'll be Ford Rush with an old popular number here that Nora Bayes and Jack Norworth put over so big about 25 years ago. Shine On, Harvest Moon.
The night was mighty dark, so you could hardly see, for the moon refused to shine. Couple sitting underneath a willow tree, for love they pine. Little maid was kind of afraid of darkness, so she said, I guess I'll go. Boy began to sigh, looked up at the sky, told the moon his little tale of woe. Oh, shine on the harvest moon up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since April, January, June, or July. Snow time, ain't no time to stay. I doesn't spoon, so shine on harvest moon for me and my gal. Oh, shine on harvest moon up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since April, January, June, or July. No time, ain't no time to stay. I doesn't spoon, so shine on harvest moon for me and my gal.
Lord, you really sold that one, friend. That was swell. And now, friends, it'll be Uncle Dave Bacon with his son Doris again. And after the harvest moon, he's going to the shucking of the corn. And he shucks it in his own peculiar Uncle Dave style. Let it go, Colonel.
Why, drive a little ship on the ocean, and thin sideline we'd go, good Lord. Oh, my, don't you shout, suburban girl, she'll shout me anchor them. Good Lord, I'd a gwine do the shucking of the corn, good Lord. Shucking the corn till the blowing out the horn till the gwine do the shucking of the corn. Why, who's gwine to shoe her pretty little feet? Who's gwine to glove a little hand, good Lord? Who's gwine to kiss her at the cheeks? And I'm in the farthest land. Good Lord, I'd a gwine do the shucking of the corn, God Lord. Shucking the corn till the blowing out the horn till the meet me at the shucking of the corn. Why, Johnny P. Britton left Memphis with 106 good men, good Lord. When he landed in Cape Rover, his number was only 10. Good Lord, I was gwine do the shucking of the corn, good Lord. Shucking the corn till the blowing out the horn till the meet me at the shucking of the corn. Why, I have been to London and meet a pretty place, show, good Lord. And where it been for the sugar and the corn, I had no blowing of the horn. Good Lord, I was gwine do the shucking of the corn, good Lord. Sugar and the corn, till the blowing of the horn, till they meet me at the shucking of the corn.
The shucking of the corn. Now, Smiling Jack Shook with his Missouri Mountaineers. A little novelty ditty here. When a boy from the mountain weds a girl from the valley. All right, Jack?
When a boy from the mountain weds a girl from the valley in that old-fashioned church down the lane, all the hill people wander to that valley down yonder where they'll meet old-time friends once again. The choir stands by the organ, singing an old refrain. When a boy from the mountain weds a girl from the valley in that old-fashioned church down the lane. Church bells are ringing in the valley because it's a happy wedding day. The old folks are peaceful in the valley. They're all so happy and gay. When a boy from the mountain weds a girl from the valley in that old-fashioned church down the lane, all the hill people wander to that valley down yonder where they'll meet old-time friends once again. The choir stands by the organ, singing an old refrain. When a boy from the mountain weds a girl from the valley in that old-fashioned church down the lane.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you. And now Roy Acuff and his Smoky Mountain Boys, front and center, and they're going to tell us about that greenback dollar bill that's so hard to find. Let it go, Roy.
I was born in East Virginia, South Carolina I did go. There I loved a pretty little woman, and her age I did not know. Oh, her hair was brown and curly, and her cheeks were rosy red. On her breast she wore white lilies, all the tears that I have shed. I don't want your greenback dollars, I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is your heart, darling. Won't you take me back again? Many strolls we've had together down beside the deep blue sea. If it's in your heart to love another, In my grave I'd rather be. Papa says we cannot marry. Mama says it'll never do. If you ever learn to love me, I will run away with you. I don't want your greenback dollar. I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is your heart, darling. Won't you take me back again?
Thank you, Roy. Thank you. Certainly is mighty nice. David Stone, come on in, please, sir.
In choosing your next tin of smoking tobacco, don't overlook what science has proved about Prince Albert giving a cooler smoke. And this is a tip for you roll-your-owners, too. PA smokes rich, tasty, full-bodied, and yet so mild in making smokes, too. You'll find PA rolls up neater, faster, and easier. Make PA your standby for smoking joy. Great for makings, grand in your pipe. The National Joy Smoke means smoking joy for you. Try Prince Albert the first thing tomorrow.
And now, boys, let's all gather round for that closing ditty. And how about giving the fiddler a dram there, Roy? Pass it out. Well, friends, looks like we've come almost to the end of the road here tonight. Remember, Grand Ole Opry each Saturday night, same time, same station. Thanks very much for your attention. This is George Hay, the solemn old judge, saying good night and lots of good luck, everybody.
And friends, here are other things to remember for your radio entertainment. Monday night, tune in Blondie, the adventures of that famous comic strip couple, Blondie and Dagwood Bumstead. Tuesday night, listen to Bob Crosby and the best Dixieland band in the land with Helen Ward and Johnny Mercer. And on Saturday night, there are two great programs for your entertainment. Benny Goodman with Mildred Bailey and the Grand Ole Opry. Next week, Uncle Dave Macon will appear in Lee County, Alabama. Roy Acuff and his Smoky Mountain Boys will appear in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama. And all during the week, for your smoking enjoyment, it's Prince Albert Smoking Tobacco, the National Joy Smoke.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.